What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ryan, and I am your Nootropics information. You might find that you've gotten a notification to come back to the page, and then suddenly the Cortex Labs YouTube channel is back and reinstated, and that is true. So basically what happened is this, for those of you that didn't know, I know a lot of you saw Steve Cronin post about this, and a few other people post about it. Vice covered it. Like Vice covered how YouTube was removing nootropics channels. Long story short, they did go on what I believe is just a tirade against nootropic channels. 5 or 6 of them were removed over the course of 24 hours. But then they tried to say within each channel that the reasons they were removed weren't related to nootropics, but instead were related to, in my cases, we pitched too much, and we also talked about modafinil, and we talked about like interactions between some nootropics, which is totally innocuous, of course, among other things. And then for other people's channels that they took down, they also tried to cite inconsistent logic behind why these channels were taken down. I mean, Steve Cronin's channel, another nootropics and biohacking YouTuber's channel, like one of the videos that he was cited for and flagged for and then eventually terminated for was like about magnesium or something. I mean, come on. The whole thing was a train wreck on their part. Somebody there got crazy. Somebody influenced YouTube to send out bots and to search and destroy and kill nootropics channels is what I believe happened. We made a whole lot of noise. We talked to a whole lot of people. We got big media involved. There were 2 stories about it on Vice, dude, the tech version of Vice called Motherboard, and then we added as many people as we could on Twitter, the whole 9, and finally Steve Cronin's channel got back up. I think Jack from Epic Beast's channel was up and then is down, and he's trying to fight to get it back up. Jonathan Rosen's channel's still down. Unfortunately, we got to help him get it back. And then my channel came back up. I don't know if this channel's going to stay up because YouTube has been very strange and their behavior has been strange, and so you got to watch out. So listen, livecortex.com/blog, if this channel goes down again, is where we'll host all of our videos moving forward. We're still going to post them here if the channel stays up, so you guys can get the notifications on the whole 9. What you need to do, though, if you want to hear about our stuff, is go to livecortex.com. The best thing you could do is put your email address in when the pop-up comes up that gives you a free nootropics book. Just get the nootropics book. You'll learn a lot from it. It's a starter nootropics book, but it's like great stuff. Give us your email address, and then we'll notify you of stuff that's going on as much as we can. Posts, videos, and if anything crazy happens, so that you always know, what the hell is going on when YouTube decides to do this. Anyway, we fought back. We've got the channel back for now, and that's all that counts. Okay, 6 powerful products support this broadcast. We'll run through them, and then we'll get right to the content of the video. Here they are. Elite level nootropic products. Number 1, the Cortex Stack. Right now, we're running a special still on Cortex. Coupon code 24 gets your Cortex for 24 bucks. Pretty dope. So if you think about getting Cortex or trying Cortex, coupon code 24 gets you it for very cheap. It's being called the only pre-made nootropic stack that actually works. If you need my help personally, we've got a consulting service on nootropics. That's been super popular. It's a 40-minute call with me. Get it at livecortex.com. We'll explain the rest of our stuff at the end of the video. Okay, so I want to do basically a remake of a video that we just did on livecortex.com/blog. For those of you that didn't see it, because I know, 7,000 of you, however many people are subscribed and actively watch videos, didn't see that video. Basically, the gist of it is this. A guy sent us an email and said, I'm taking a stack of 500 milligrams phenylalanine, 500 milligrams of Alcar, and 150 milligrams, I think it was 150 milligrams of theacrine. So that's a very stimulant-like stack. He said, basically in one way or another, I'm paraphrasing, this nootropic stack basically kicks my ass. It totally rocks my world. I'm super productive, brain works well, verbal fluency, motivated, all that stuff. But the problem is that I wake up at 2, 3 in the morning sort of anxious, and I can't go back to sleep for 3 hours. So it's getting to the point where I'm sort of experiencing a bit of diminishing returns, and it's almost like I'm considering, is this even worth it for me to be taking these nootropics? I'm getting the great performance during the day, but then I'm running into a sleep deficit because of it. And then as a result, like I'm feeling tired and I'm having to keep taking nootropics. Is this just a vicious cycle? Is this normal with nootropics? And the answer is this. No, that is not normal with nootropics. No, it is not just a vicious cycle. And you have to modify your doses or modify those compounds. Look, I just want to be realistic with folks. So number 1, I would take that phenylalanine down to 400 milligrams, take the Alcar down to 400 milligrams, take the theacrine down to 125 milligrams. Repeat and test. Do you wake up? Do you run into the problem? If you do, but it's to a lesser extent, take the doses down more. 350 of phenylalanine, 350 of Alcar, 100 milligrams theacrine. go from there. And what you do is you just have to titrate in small milligram quantities until the side effect goes away. Like that's actually how you approach every side effect that comes with nootropics or any brain performance enhancing compound. If in the end you find that even at the lowest doses that are still somewhat effective, like it starts losing efficacy even, but you still are running into the sleep problem, you're gonna have to change to a different stack. And so that's the beauty of what, you should be happy about that, because that's how you wanna deal with nootropics anyway. You know what I mean? You wanna be able to toggle between stuff. Like I don't think I've taken a racetam in like 3 or 4 weeks, because I've been taking other nootropic compounds. I've really been taking a lot of yohimbine lately, yohimbine, alpha-lipoic acid, icarin, and it was another blood flow optimizer. Oh yeah, vinpocetine. I've been taking those and I'm just like good, and drinking coffee and just like rocking throughout the day, making sure I get a lot, not of salt and carbs and all that stuff. Brain's been like totally on point. And then I'll switch back to racetams and affinils and all the rest of that stuff. But you want to be able to toggle between stacks. And the best way to have a lot of stacks that you can just look down the list and go, oh, today I'm going to do this stack, I'm going to do this stack, I'm going to do this stack, is to buy Smarter, Better, Faster. You know, it's to buy the Racetam God Guide. Those 2 books alone, those are digital nootropics books, they've got enough stacks to keep you busy for quite some time, and perhaps even many, many years. I mean, literally that's how many stacks are in those digital books. Okay, so you gotta have to take the doses down incrementally, test if you run into the problem still, and then see where you're at. If you still run into the problem, even at lower doses of your stack, to the point where you're not even getting the nootropic benefits much, but you still have sleep problems, yeah, you gotta, I mean, maybe perhaps try removing the theacrine, because that could keep you up. Maybe perhaps try removing the phenylalanine, that could keep you up. Really, Alcar, it shouldn't. And then experiment there, but mostly if you can't get it to work, you have to switch between different stacks, in which case you need to understand, you know, the hundreds of other nootropic stacks that are out there that you can put together. The only way you're gonna find that is by, you know, getting some of our digital nootropics books. I mean, yeah, we're pitching product, and that's because we have good product. Anyway, so that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Guys, thanks for being back. Thanks for supporting me. I know a lot of you sent emails that said like, what the hell is up with YouTube? Stupid YouTube. And yeah, I mean, what's up with YouTube? I don't know what's, you know, we don't understand why they decided to do this. All we can do is theorize about it and then hope moving forward that they don't decide to do this again. But either way, all of our stuff is now being hosted on Vimeo as well, and that's going directly at livecortex.com/blog. So you'll get notifications here, and you should come here, but go to the blog. Go to livecortex.com/blog. And go to Facebook, okay? Go to Facebook, facebook.com/cortexstacks. We're posting all our stuff there now too. So go to Facebook, like us there. We need your support anyway. And thanks so much for watching. Thanks for being with me. Rock on. Talk to you next time. Hey, remember, Cortex, $24 right now for it's being called the only premium nootropic stack that works. When you want a motivation nootropic stack, in the eyes of our customers, this is the one. Coupon code 24. Thanks for watching. What's up, everybody? Ryan Michael Balla here. Hey, thanks for watching the video. Look, we've got, as it stands, 5 primary products that I want to just explain to you. You heard us mention them during the video, so I'm going to break them down. Number 1, from left to right, the Cortex Nootropic Stack. This is a cognitive enhancement stack that you really want to take to turn the lights on. Just to give you an idea, hardcore business folks that require 18 to 20 hours of brain function, take the Cortex Stack. That's what we initially designed it for, but then like everybody in the nootropic sphere loved it. Verbal fluency, speed of processing, motivation, drive to want to work. That's what the Cortex Stack does. Moving right along, the aniracetam guide there, that is called the Beginner's Guide to Aniracetam, breaks down 25 powerful aniracetam stacks, shows you how to use aniracetam. It's essentially the everything guide to aniracetam. Long demanded, folks asked us for it, we delivered. It is fully digital, lots of powerful stacks. And then there's the Nootropic Stack for the business professional. That's basically 100, right around 100 powerful uridine, modafinil, theacrine, aniracetam, oxiracetam, phenylpiracetam, Alcar stacks for business situations, for the type of brain states that business folks need for sustained performance. Next is the Racetam God Guide. That is a high-level every Racetam guide, digital guide. We've got all the major Racetams with accompanying focus stacks and memory stacks and speed of processing stacks. In that Racetam. There's 8 major nootropic Racetams, and that guide explains all of them and accompanying stacks. Then there's the Noopept Pro Stack List. The Noopept Pro Stack List is a digital guide that explains oral, so just taking it by mouth, sublingual, taking it under the tongue, and then intranasal, spraying Noopept nasal spray in your nose, stacks. It's just a bunch of stacks, a giant stack list of Noopept stacks that are highly effective, pro-level,
specific brain state inducing type of Nootropic Stacks. That thing has been a hit out there with the market. And then last, there's Smarter, Better, Faster. Smarter, Better, Faster is the all-around, everything nootropics digital guide. If you just want to learn everything, many racetams, modafinil, etc., get Smarter, Better, Faster. It's like the guide you need to know if you're new to nootropics to learn basically everything and to walk away knowing what you need to know on nootropics. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks so much for watching. Get this stuff at livecortex.com and rock on.